Hi, I'm Amanda and welcome to the Hot Plate. Today we're going to be making one of my favorite fall dishes, chili. I'm going to teach you how to do it with all pantry staples so we keep you out of the grocery store and in the kitchen. So using pantry staples is one of the great tips in a kitchen. It keeps things cheap, it keeps things easy, and above all, it's fast. Come home after a long day at school and all you have to do is reach into your pantry and grab what you've got. Today on hand, I had some beans, I had some ground veggie meat, onion, always some jalapeno in my kitchen, garlic, peppers, chili powder, cayenne, and then, of course, everyone's always got a big old bottle of olive oil on their hands, so that's nice and easy. This entire amount of food is gonna serve 6 people for $12. That's $2 a serving. And I'm just gonna quickly run you through how to drain the beans, chop the jalapeno, and give you some fun alternatives if veggie meat is not your thing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start by opening up a couple cans. I've already got our pinto beans open, and we're just gonna pour them into our colander and let them drain right out. So we're gonna keep going with our other cans. Pour these on in here. Doesn't matter if they're all touching because they're all going into the same pot at the same time. Draining beans is the easy part. The tricky thing and the most treacherous is working with jalapenos. Jalapenos have seeds and a membrane, but the worst of all, they have capsicum oil, and that is something that they release when you cut into them. So if you go and you touch your face or your eyes later, if you do not wash your hands thoroughly enough, you will be in excruciating pain. So here we go. You're gonna start by just taking off the end, gone, and then you're gonna cut it in half. So what I do is I take the tip of my knife, cut out this membrane here, and try and use the tip to remove the seeds. So get it all in there. There we go. So I am just going to take the jalapeno and we're going to cut some nice long slivers. Perfect. All right. Then we're just going to run our knife through it until it's nice and fine. Keep working on it here. Perfect. So I have the jalapeno all ready. I'm gonna leave half of it for later, and we are gonna get over to our stove and get this chili on. So we're just gonna add our olive oil, just about 2 tablespoons. And then what we're gonna do is we are gonna grab our onions, our garlic, our peppers, our jalapeno, and we are gonna toss them in. Oh, that is a beautiful sound. Perfect. Now, a little trick is I'm using veggie meat for this one, and I'm going for a little bit of a healthy approach. But don't worry, if you're a true carnivore like I normally am, feel free to add ground beef, ground bison, ground turkey, ground pork, whatever you would prefer. But just remember that prior to this step, you're going to have to brown your meat before adding your vegetables. So don't forget, no raw meat in this pot. All you need is chili powder. Now, I like it a little bit spicy because I went a little easy on the jalapeno by only using half. I'm going to add a little cayenne. But 1 spice is all you need to an awesome chili until you get to the next level of chilliness. So, I am going to add about 1.5 tablespoons. Don't worry, I eyeball it. Ooh, there we go. If you need to use a measure, go for it. So we're going to add a tiny, tiny bit of cayenne. I'm talking 1/8 to 1/4 teaspoon. Alright, so I'm going to grab our veggie meat. So this is what it looks like. And it looks and tastes like ground beef, but it's just a lot healthier and a lot leaner, and it keeps in the freezer a lot longer than actual meat does. So always a good thing to have frozen. Perfect, so that's all mixed together. Next thing we're going to add is our beans. We're going to dump that in here. Oh. Perfect. All we have left to do is add our diced tomatoes, and I've got a nice big 28-ounce can. We're going to add all the juices, and then just to loosen it up a little bit, we're going to put in some water. We're going to bring it to a boil, bring it back down to a simmer by lowering the heat, and we're just going to let it bubble away for 20 to 30 minutes, and you're off to a great comfort meal. Alright, so we are just bringing our chili up to a boil right now. Once it gets there, we're going to season it up with a bit of salt and pepper, and then just bring it back down for our simmer, and we are going to be good to go in 20 to 30 minutes. So our chili's all done, and luckily another student staple in any house is corn chips, so I have some on hand to accompany my chili. So you can taste the chili, the beans are nice and tender, the veggie meat does in fact taste like real beef, but a little bit healthier. So I'm going to sit back, relax, and enjoy my $2 portion of comfort food while everyone else gets themselves a helping. So make sure to check out this episode and all of our other episodes at tvmcgill.com.